Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here with episode number, what should be 27, I believe, of our Pokemon Crystal version randomized Nuzlocke here on the channel. The last episode, I thought I was doing well, and immediately, I think I said the wrong number. I was editing, I said 25, the video was 26. That's what I get for trying to do the weird grinding mid-session, but move to the first. I got all discombobulated. Anyway, I think we're on the right track here. We're still here in, where are we at? Ecruteak City, because we do have ourselves, I always go the wrong way with this, the 4th badge here in the Johto region, the Fog badge. So we're about halfway through the first section of the game. Of course, if you know, or sorry, if you don't know, I'll tell you, there is, of course, a second part to this adventure. There is Kanto, which we're probably going to do, you know, because there's a lot more content over there once we're done the main story, so we might as well do it. So today, now that we have the Fog badge, we can use Surf, and we're going to head down towards Olivine City, because that's going to be able to surf us down towards Cyanwood City, where we get Fly, which is cool. But there's also 2 badges down in those 2 cities. So, let's check out the team as we are working with. We are healed up. Let's move in the proper order. I was going to say, it's been a while since I played this. When did we get a Pikachu? Never mind, that's just the party sprite. We have Payung, our Pichu, for starters, here, level 21, with Thunder Wave, Charm, Tail Whip, and Flash. Stats are right there. Defense is scary at 14. Next up, we got Spike the Houndour at level 23. She has Bite, Ember, Smog, and Rock Smash, and stats are right there. Also, lowest stat here is Defense. Special attacks at 51, though. Very nice. Next, we have Omsark, our level 23 Bellossom. Look at that, 58 points from level 24. Awesome. Holding the Quick Claw to speed things up in battle. We've got Petal Dance, Absorb, Stun Spore, and Sweet Scent. And since this is a Stone Evolution Pokemon, Sunstone evolving a Gloom into a Bellossom, I don't think... I almost said OMG Sark. I don't think Omsark is going to be learning any more moves unless we use TMs and stuff. Anyway, next up we have ourselves Fire Strike the Golbat at level 25, holding Scope Lens to increase the critical hit ratio. We've got Bite, Leech Life, Confuse Ray, and Screech. Pretty decent stats there, the lowest being stat at 44. Pretty cool. Finally, last but not least, is S-Pika, our Quagsire at level 26. Mystic Water is the held item. We have Headbutt, Surf, Amnesia, and Tail Whip. Very nice stats there if you don't look at the speed stat. Alright, so as we make our way out of the city, heading down towards Olivine City, let's just talk a little bit about the YouTube channel in general. So, as of right now, as of today, as you're watching this, actually, if you're watching this the moment it goes live, right at this moment, my March break is over. We had all of last week off for March break from the 3D animation class that I'm taking, and I went into it with high hopes. I wanted to have a lot of time to do a bunch of live streaming. Many excuses can be said. Long story short, I think we had 1 live stream the entire week. So, issues came up, things got delayed, snowstorms here and there. I think there was 1 snowstorm at the very start of the week, but anyway, I can't apologize enough. We didn't have any real solid live stream content on the channel. We gotta talk a bit about that. There we go. After we deal with this guy. I've been overseas, so I know about all sorts of Pokemon. Let's see what you got. Alright, so, basically, I've been feeling slightly burned out in a way with, look at cute little Squirtle on the channel. Because, as time goes on, the course that I'm taking, we gotta switch. We have no way to hurt this thing. I think Omsark is the best way to go. So, with the course I'm taking, I don't want to be too into the financials and stuff, but money's going to become an issue for me, and I think part of why I've been starting to feel burned out a little bit, because when I went into doing YouTube, it was just a hobby, and it still basically is. I'm not saying that it's elevated, but I've been hoping that it could become something that could help support me as I do my 3D animation. And as it turns out, all the time I put into it, it really hasn't gotten to that point just yet, and I've been feeling a little bummed about that, I guess. And I don't want to go into this and make you feel bad or feel sorry for me or anything. I don't want to sort of like sound like I'm trying to guilt you into like, join as a member, help support me and stuff like that, even though I say that in every episode. But, like, basically, as time goes on, I'm going to probably have to find some sort of employment at some point, just part-time, whatever, to help see me through the course that I'm taking. And part of what kind of bums me out is that's going to take even more time away from the channel. and I'm not going to have as much time. Basically, I won't have as much time to do the streams that I would have liked to do this past week. And all, you know, it's weighing on me, I guess. And I'm kind of enjoying more of a relaxed pace, being able to pre-record stuff, upload it. But what bothers me is I know that's not what everybody who watches has basically signed up for on the channel. You subscribe for certain content, and I haven't been providing it, and I feel like I'm letting these down. And that weighs on you too, because like I want to be a reliable YouTuber. Like I would love if this became basically a living for me. That would be awesome. I see so many other people that I watch on YouTube, they live off of what they do on YouTube, and that is awesome. Eventually I was hoping that I could get to that point, but it's not looking like it's going to happen, at least not anytime soon. That's Flareon. We're switching away from this thing. Let's go into Spike. I know you're shaking your head no, but your bite says yes. You got this. You're 5 levels above. Aren't you? I believe you are. Yes, you are. And you can withstand that ember. So anyway, my sob story aside, I've just been feeling kind of burned out, so to speak, and just kind of enjoying more of a relaxed pace. That being said, I feel like I'm letting down the channel members that we do have. We only have a few, but people that signed up to be members on the channel did so with basically a guarantee or a promise for me for certain perks, certain rewards. February, I just completely didn't have the mindset to get around to doing it. Because, like, behind the scenes, a lot of what I do is breeding Pokemon for the members, for, like, those, what do we call them again? The scavenger hunts. And Moo Moo Farm's milk is famous for its flavor. Oh, I'm really good at Pokemon, thank you. Excuse me, boys give her items after battles. Sometimes they do too much. I should probably delete a number. Hang on, let's do this. Who do we not need? Anyway, so I'm thinking what I'm gonna start doing is, like, every day a little bit of work towards doing some stuff for the members. I don't want to make non-members feel like it's now shifting to only members, and that's part of why I feel bad too. It's just time is limited and stuff, and I don't know. I'm just basically rambling, but I should probably do this in a different kind of a format than doing it while we're playing this game. Do we even need youngster Joey? I think all he does is call me for rematches. We're gonna, I mean, he's a classic. How do you get rid of him? You just click delete is how. That's it. So we're gonna get this lady's number. We could get some cool items from her. Especially when we get Fly, we can start moving around the region a lot quicker. Next time a boy gives you something after battle, you'll share some. Awesome. Does that make me bad? I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to take the items. Let's fight this person. Normally a bird trainer, I believe. Let me try something I learned today. Alright, so anyway, like I said, I'm just kind of basically rambling and stuff. Just some thoughts I've been having about... Oh, it's Chad versus Chaz. Oh, you got a Celebi. Isn't that something? Normally, that would be spooky. But I do believe we have a good option here with Spike. Immune to Psychic, resistant to Grass. You don't have Ancient Power yet. You might, actually. Do you? You got Confusion. Doesn't affect me whatsoever. Actually, we could bite you as well. Oh, Bell. Okay, then. So, I think that gets the majority of what I was thinking about off my chest. And I also want to talk about the way that the format that I'm doing for this playthrough here is actually going to shift up a little bit. What I've been finding is just running you through my day, basically. We have my class until 5 o'clock every day, and by the time I get my bus and get home, it's like close to 6:37 because I do a little walk around after class as well for healthiness, but also for Pokemon Go, because I got to keep my gift sending out to you folks out there. I have to take so many tests, I don't have much time for Pokemon, so when I do get to play, I really concentrate. Is that thing a Pokedex? Have you met Professor Oak? It's way cool. You want to be a Pokemon researcher like Oak? Can you have my number? Sadly, I got no space left. I mean, I could delete a number for that, but this is me being selfish. I don't think I'm going to get anything for that. How do I get to that berry tree? That's very mysterious. Anyways, as I was saying, so the layout or the format of doing this is going to be a little bit different from here on out, because basically, when I get home, I have time to grab supper, record an episode, edit it, get it uploaded, and that actually brings me close to time to get ready for sleep, because I gotta wake up the next morning for my next class. So, I don't have much time for other stuff throughout the evenings. What I want to do is probably start recording a couple episodes of this at one time. Hang on, where's the hidden item? There's a hidden item. I know it. Isn't there? Isn't there? It's probably in those trees over there. Ah, okay. We'll go get that. First, let's beat up this person. Oh, this guy's a bird trainer. Here we go. But recording one episode per night doesn't really give me time to pre-record a bunch of other stuff, is the thing, or live stream. Because as much as I could record and edit, and then maybe live stream during the editing and the saving of the video, it actually does take a lot of my, I guess, somewhat limited computer's power to process and compile the video. So I can't really do too much while it's doing that. So, what I think I'm going to start doing, not record one episode every day of our playthrough here for the Crystal version Randomized Nuzlocke. The reason I want to do one episode per day is because I want to have up-to-date comment responses from you folks on the questions of the day, which, by the way, you can see right over that way, and I'll talk about that later on here. But oh, Cloyster, I'm gonna stay in. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna go bite. This thing has pretty bad special defense, and we resist the Aurora Beam. Very cool. Excuse me. So, recording one episode every day gives me a good chance to, catch a new Pokemon, nickname it after somebody on the last video's comments, and we roll forward. But since we do have... Oh, it's a Magikarp. Really? I feel bad, except not really. Let's burn this. So, I realized last episode, or the episode just before that, is, I guess, a slight little bit of an issue, if you want to call it that, with our playthrough, is that since we don't have a whole bunch of people watching and commenting, the comments, or the names in the comments, are limited in who I can use to name Pokemon. I don't want to use the same nickname more than once at a time, basically. So, I don't want to have a Pokemon, for example, Spike. I don't want to have another Pokemon named after unknown Spike waiting in the PC. Because if someone faints on my team, and I can bring the other Pokemon out, I don't want to have two of the same nickname, basically, on my team at a time, basically. Did I say basically enough? Basically, I think I did. Did I fight you yet? Basically, no. Let's get this battle underway. I am a cute trainer, thank you! I mean, I'll take your word for it. But what I realized in the last episode is I'm not necessarily going to nickname every Pokemon as I catch them from here on out. Because one thing is, I feel bad that, let's say if I nicknamed a Pokemon after our viewer, Refugio. We don't have a viewer named Refugio that I'm aware of, but if we did, and I nicknamed... Are you safe, Spike? You can probably handle this. If I nicknamed a Pokemon Refugio and went into the box, chances are it might not actually see battle. Because if we don't get the right typings, then we might not be able to add that Pokemon onto our active team. So what I've started to do, or what I've decided to start doing, actually I started last time, was as we catch new Pokemon, I am just going to keep them in the box, and when it comes time to add Pokemon to our team, that's when I'll nickname them. I'll probably wait until after, the end of an episode. I'll start the next episode by adding a new Pokemon, unless, for example, we have space on our team right now. If we can add a Pokemon that we catch in this episode, then boom, it's being added right away. And I'll find a nickname at that point. Let's go into Omasark. So, yeah, the new format is I'm not going to nickname things as I get them, even though technically that is part of a Nuzlocke. But in a way, when I think about it, they say the reason you nickname all the Pokemon in a Nuzlocke is to build more of a connection with them. You don't really build a connection with Pokemon that get sent into the PC and never see the light of day again, do you? So it does make more sense to nickname actively used Pokemon on your team. So that being said, and the fact that, like I say, nicknames are limited in the comments, what I'll probably start doing is just nickname them as we add them to our team. Beauty Valerie was defeated as I rambled. You're glad you got to see my Pokemon. Excellent. Spike! Here we go! We're getting Evolution Houndoom! I gotta change the layout. Alright, now, I don't think I talked about this, or maybe I did, but if Spike had changed typing... Spike has evolved in Houndoom. If Spike had changed typing through evolution, I would then have to take a look at the team and see who gets bumped out, or if we could add somebody new in. Like, if we lost, say, Fire type, Fire type in the box could then be added, but in this case, Dark Fire remains the same, so no concerns there. And you see Pokemon, it seems to soothe your nerves. Well, first of all, we're checking the Pokedex for our new Houndoom. Where are you at? You're here somewhere, I know it. Excuse me, cough, cough. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. I can sense it. There you are, right there. I was going to say one more page and I'm going to call it. Houndoom, the dark Pokemon. The pungent-smelling flame that shoots from its mouth results from toxins burning in its body. I guess maybe that's why it learns Smog. You know what? Are there any wild Houndoom? No, there's not. At least not in Johto. Alright, so let's just check the stats real quick and see what Spike is now working with. We got a heal as well. 68 special attack. Very nice. Who has the next highest special attack? I would think, yeah, 56 on Omixar. So Spike has a lot of power to the team right now. I'm going to probably head back to heal. We got a berry. Very cool. Alright, let's hop on the old bike, which I got to remember to set back to my select because I still have item finder set on that. Where is it at? And select. Boom. There we go. Ready to roll. So what was else I talking about? What was else I talking about? I'm talking about how English is not... Well, it is my first language, but not my best language. Alright, we'll go back and heal up. So, if we do get a new encounter on Route... I think? Route 40? No. 38. Let me check my list. No, we were on Route 38. We caught a Noctowl, I believe we did. Did we? Based on my notes, we did. And Route 39 is then leading down towards Olivine City. So, we still got 8 minutes. We probably will reach that route. Maybe get a new encounter. Something we can add to our active team. Also, I did leave a question to you folks about the Lugia, or rather, let's say, the Game Corner Pokemon that are available. We have Gengar, Typhlosion, or Lugia. And basically, back when I asked you about which Pokemon, I was going to say, do we fight you? We do, don't we? Alright, let's do this. I was asking you which Pokemon should we add from the Game Corner, and I said I would only consider one gift Pokemon from the Game Corner, because getting one of each would be a little bit overpowered. But it was a resounding request for Lugia. So I guess we will be adding Lugia. And the thing is, well, first of all, let's see what Spike can do as a Houndoom. So the thing is, I suggested to you folks, since we could have added one of those Game Corner Pokemon to our collection at that point in time, should I then take that prize Pokemon and insert it into our numbered, or not numbered, our chronological list of Pokemon based on where it would have been, which would be right above Mariah, our Swinub. And Sailor Pika left a comment saying, yeah, go ahead, insert Lugia in that spot, which I'm totally okay with doing if you folks think it's fine. I'll probably do that as soon as I can get Fly and quickly get back to Goldenrod City, pick up that Pokemon, that Lugia, and then rearrange things and make sure it's in the list at the proper spot. So, excuse me, let me know if you folks are interested in me doing that, and I can go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got Spike evolved. We gotta get Payung to evolve. We need a Pikachu. Oh, Moo Moo Milk every day is the secret for your beauty, is it? It's good for beauty and health, but inconveniently, they only sell one bottle at a time. And that was true for quite a while, wasn't it? It's Route 39. Trainer tips, if a Pokemon is trying to evolve, you can stop it. Why would we? I mean, I did that with Shelbert all the way to level 100, my Squirtle. I didn't want a Blastoise out of him. I didn't want a Wartortle out of him. But we got ourselves another Blastoise and Wartortle anyway, so we're all good. So we are now on Route 39, leading down to Olivine City. Do we fight you? Yes, we do. Let's do this. Let me see what your Pokemon are capable of. Alright then. What was else I talking about? I still can't speak English good. I guess for right now, I'll just go ahead and we'll refer to the question of the day, because as we add Pokemon to our team, you folks have a chance, almost leveled up, you folks have a chance to have your nickname, or your username, given to the Pokemon as we add them. So question of the day is, somewhat in relation to the fact that, basically my March break turned into what they call a staycation. I took a vacation kind of thing, just to relax and unwind, and I feel bad saying that, you know, let's take a nice little week off from all the work that I do all the time. I would have felt okay about saying that if I had not slacked off on the YouTube stuff for pretty much the whole month of February. So, that was another thing that had me down in the dumps. I don't want to use the, you know, the clinical term of depression, but I was really down in the dumps about stuff. So anyway, level 22. But so your question is, just leave your answer down below in the comments. If you could take a vacation anywhere, where would you go? What would basically be your dream vacation? For me, I've never really been much of the travel kind of a person. Like I said, the term staycation, that's kind of more what I would do. I generally only... Oh wait, we're confused. It doesn't show us that we get confused. That's confusing. Generally, the only time I really go a far distance is when there's an event that I'm going to, like a convention or something. Other than that, I'm pretty content just to, like, sit back, relax, wherever I'm at, and take it easy. But I guess, if I had to choose any place that I would go... No evolution? Come on, Payung! You know how Pokemon have different abilities? Yeah. People are like that too. Everyone has different potential. Okay, let's see what this is. It's the Moo Moo Farm. Enjoy our fresh and tasty milk. Before we do that, I kind of want to see if we can get an encounter. But I believe we will get attacked. Let's save the encounter for the next episode, then. Let's go right in here and deal with what's going on here. We hit, excuse me, clear my throat, a mint berry. Not bad. Now, okay, I do believe there are hidden items here at the farm. Let's use the item finder. So if I had to choose a place to go for vacation, pretty much guaranteed it would have to do with Pokemon Go. Because being able to get regional Pokemon would be pretty cool. I'm going to search every spot of the grass here. Bear with me as I look for whatever this hidden item is. Hello to Miltank. We haven't seen a Miltank yet in this playthrough, have we? I don't think we have, because of course Whitney's was randomized to something else, so no concern there. No rollout. We got a mail! Yay! I should give that to somebody. Didn't we have Mirage Mail on... Who was it? Was it a different kind of mail? I can't remember. I know we had mail on somebody, though. What else can we find? Is there any... Why don't I check my item finder? Let's just see. Ah, all the items are gone. Oh, well. But yeah, so... Honestly, my first choice of where to go for a vacation relating to Pokemon Go would be down to either Florida or somewhere South America, because I gotta add Heracross to my Johto team. You know, Keaton, the Heracross, was one of our main team members from Johto. I haven't been able to represent him. Why can't I talk? Represent him in Pokemon Go. It'd be really cool to get Keaton in that sense. Our milk even goes out to Kanto, so if our own milk tank won't give us any milk, we're in trouble. Yeah, sounds like it. My milk tank ain't giving me milk no more. This here farm's got famous milk. Most everyone wants to drink. It'll give me lots of milk if when I feed it lots of berries, I reckon. So let me see, how many berries do we have? We got 4. I don't know how many it takes to heal. What's his name again? I think it has a nickname. I don't know. Oh, it is Moo Moo. Okay, Moo Moo is sick. She needs lots of berries. What do you say? Moo Moo is sick. She needs lots of berries. Okay, what do you say? Never mind. Okay, we're gonna start feeding berries to poor little Moo Moo. Let's give all 4 that we have. No, it's kind of sad. We can't use anything but the basic berry. I really want to get Fly so I can fly around. And what's with the sick Pokemon in this game, this region? We don't... A little healthier. We don't see it yet, but of course, everyone knows Ampharos down in Olivine City is sick as well. They need special medicine. Moo Moo is sick. That's no good. A lot of Pokemon getting sick here. It's crazy. Is this because this is when Pokerus came in? Maybe they're sick with the Pokerus, but that's a good thing, though. Such darling Pokemon. Let's show our Pokemon together at the same time. So anyway, kind of what I was getting at earlier about changing the format of how I'm recording. I'm going to record a second episode of this playthrough right after the one you're watching right now. Of course, you won't see it until tomorrow, but that does free up my Monday evening for other stuff, potentially live streaming. I feel bad whenever I set an event for live streaming and then I don't follow through on it because, you know, things get in the way, life happens, and it just doesn't follow through. So what I'm probably going to do, unless it's going to be a members-specific event like the scavenger hunt that we do, which I think is the only guaranteed live stream that we have for members. But other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and throw a live stream up there, not necessarily schedule it. I might only have it scheduled maybe a half hour before the event begins, something like that. So, yeah, just stay tuned to the channel. And if you see a live stream happening, feel free to tune in. Otherwise, since my schedule is so weird, I can't really guarantee that I could be here for everything if I schedule it, and I just feel bad if I can't make it. Anyways, do you know about baby Pokemon? Yeah, we have one right now. I bet they're just adorable. Okay, so we're going to save up right here, because that's the time for our ending of this episode of Pokemon Crystal version Randomized Nuzlocke. If you enjoyed it, feel free to let me know with the like button down below, of course. And if you didn't, if I rambled too much, if I whined, if I complained, there is the dislike button. You're welcome to click that as well. Just let me know which complaint resonated the strongest with you. Which didn't you like the most? But thank you for watching regardless. If you want to see some more episodes of the Crystal version Randomized Nuzlocke, you can check out the link in the description to the playlist or during the outro as well. And don't forget to answer the question of the day for a chance to have a Pokemon nicknamed after you. I said it right this time? In this playthrough as we add them to our team. And feel free just to throw me some feedback. What do you think about the rambling and stuff that I said? And I don't know. Feel free to, even though I am, again, a slacker when it comes to responding to comments, I do read the comments. So if you have any words of wisdom or anything at all that you want to share with me, go ahead. I'll be able to get it in my comments and read them. And no promises, no guarantee that I'll have the time to do it, but I'll try to respond a little bit more frequently. Anyway, I think that basically covers it for today. Thank you folks again for watching. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I'll catch you next time. Potentially for True, because we have an encounter coming up. Actually, we get a few encounters. I've already messed up my outro, so bye!